Hello everyone. Today let us solve few tutorial questions based on graph theory. A cricket tournament is organized in which 2 power k teams participated. In each round, every team plays with only one of the other team. The losing team in each round is knocked out from the tournament and winning team moves to the next round and so on. Finally, two teams plays the finals and winning team of that final game is said to be champions. Suppose we represent the given data as a directed graph G where each vertex represents a team and a directed edge from vertex A to vertex B if team A beats team B. So basically, a knockout cricket tournament is organized and in each round, one team will play with one of the other team like pairs. If the team loses, it is out of the tournament, and if the team wins, it moves to the next round. And in the next round, in the same way, one team will play with the other team and so on. That means in the initial stage, there are 2 power k teams. In the first round, there will be 2 power k minus 1 matches are held because there are 2 power k teams and each match is played between two teams. So 2 power k divided by 2 gives us 2 power k minus 1 matches are held in first round. In the same way, in the second round, we have only 2 power k minus 1 teams and each match is played between two teams. So in the second round, 2 power k minus 2 matches are held in the second round. So, and it progresses, and ultimately in the final round, there will be only two teams plays the finals, plays the final round. Now, how many vertices of the graph G has out degree 0? So, if you see the graph G, there are two vertices and it is represented by two teams A and B. There will be an outward edge going from A to B if team A beats team B. So the out degree of this vertex A becomes 1. If we are supposed to find the vertices which has out degree 0, that means the team which represents those vertices hasn't won any one of the matches in the tournament. That means it says that the teams that lost in the first round itself hasn't won any one of the match in the tournament. The vertices which represent these first round lost teams are the vertices having out degree 0. So in the first round, 2 power k minus 1 matches are held and there will be 2 power k minus 1 losing teams. The vertices which represents these teams will have out degree 0. Vertices which represents these 2 power k minus 1 losing teams in the first round will have out degree 0. So there will be 2 power k minus 1 vertices of the graph G that has out degree 0. Coming to the part B, what is the out degree of the vertex which represents the champions team? So if we observe the champions team has won all the matches that it played in the tournament. So in the first round, let's see with the champions team's vertex. In the first round, it might have won with some other team x1 and from C to x1 there will be an outward edge. And in the second round, it might have won with some team x2 and there will be an outward edge from C to X2. In the same way it goes, in the final round, it, it might have played with some other XP and there will be an outward edge from C to XP. So we have to find this P, or it is same as saying total number of rounds played in this tournament, right? So we will go through the number of teams left in order to find the number of rounds happened. In the first round, 2 power k teams played. In the second round, as 2 power k minus 1 teams eliminated, we were left with 2 power k minus 1 teams, and these 2 power k minus 1 teams played in the second round. After the second round, in the third round, we will be left with 2 power k minus 1 by 2, which is nothing but 2 power k minus 2. And in the same way, if we observe in the ith round, 2 power k plus 1 minus I. So if we progress in the final round, there are only 2 teams left. So that means the power of 2 is 1 in the final round. And if we see here, if my k plus 1 minus I becomes 1, then that is the final round, right? So if I equate it, k plus 1 minus I should become 1, and my k minus I is equals to 0 and k equal to I. So if my I becomes k, that means if it is the kth round, we will be left with 2 teams, and these 2 teams plays the final round. That means kth round is nothing but the final round. So we got our p, which is nothing but equal to k. That means there are k rounds happened in this tournament, and in each round this champions team has won against one of the other team, and the vertex which represents this champions team has an outgoing edge from this champions team to the team which lost with this champions team. So in each round we have one outward edge. So in k rounds we will be having k outward edges from champions team. So this implies out degree of the vertex which represents champions team is equal to k. So answer to our part B is k. And part C, draw a BFS tree starting vertex with the vertex which represents the champions team. So we have to draw a BFS tree starting with the vertex which represents the champions team. So now there are 2 power k teams, we know that. And we start with the champions team vertex. This champions team vertex has won against some x1 in the first round, some x2 in the second round, some x3 in the third round, and in the same way some xk in the final round. And this x1, if you observe, as this is played against the champions team in the first round, this x1 is eliminated in the first round itself. So there won't be any other vertices that are adjacent to x1. If we come to x2, this played against the champions team in the second round. That means this x2 might have played against some other team y1 in the first round, and its x2 is won against y1. And when we come to x3, x3 played against this champions team in the third round. That means this x3 has won in the first round and the second round. So there will be 2 vertices that are adjacent to x3. Let's say z1 and z2. z1 played against x3 in the first round and z2 played against x3 in the second round. And in the both matches x3 won. But unfortunately it lost to the champions team in the third round and it got eliminated. So this is how if we proceed further. If you see this xk has won all the matches except the final round. So there will be k minus 1 vertices that are adjacent to this xk. This is how a BFS tree looks like. So let us take an example to understand it more clearly. If my k is 3, that means if 8 teams participated, let's try to draw a BFS tree with these 8 teams. And this is how the table shows the fixtures. In the first round, 1 won against 5, 2 won against 6, 3 won against 7, and 4 won against 8. And in the second round, 1 won against 3, 2 won against 4, and third round, and it is the final round, 1 won against 2. So if we have this data, we try to draw the BFS tree. So if we observe this table, from this table we can clearly see that team 1 is the champions team. Let us try to draw the graph for this given table. So we have 8 vertices with us. Namely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the vertices which represents these teams. So 1 won against 5, so there will be an outward edge going from 1 to 5, and 1 won against 3 in the second round, so 1 to 3, and 1 to 2, 2 to 6. So if we draw all the edges, this is how the graph G looks like. So from this graph, let us try to draw the BFS tree taking 1 as the starting vertex. So from 1, we have 3 directed outgoing edges to 2, 3, and 6. From 2, we have 2 directed edges, outgoing edges to 4 and to 6. And from 4, we have only 1 directed edge to 8. And if we come back, from 3, there is a directed edge to 7. And this is the BFS tree if the fixtures are like this and 8 teams participated in the tournament. So our graph will be like this. So if you observe this, from 1, which is the champions team, we can reach to every other vertex in the graph. And this is the only vertex in this graph G that is reachable to every other vertex. So try this, and also try this by taking k is equals to 4 and having fixtures like this. 1 beats 9, 2 beats 10, 3 beats 11, 4 beats 12, 5 beats 13, 6 beats 14, 7 beats 15, 8 beats 16 in the first round, and in the second round 1 beats 8, 2 beats 7, 3 beats 6, 4 beats 5, and in the third round 1 beats 3, 2 beats 4, and in the final round or fourth round 1 beats 2. So try to draw a graph that represents these fixtures and draw a BFS tree. So work it out. Thank you.